Sonic Generation sucks. At least the 3DS version does. Alright, thanks for watching. Back in 2011, Sega created Sonic Generations to celebrate Gang's 20th anniversary. However, this was during a time when games would be created for every console known to man, so a 3DS version was created by Dimps. And it's definitely a Sonic game to say the least. It's like if you want to play Devour, but instead of boot up Consume over on Roblox. And in this case, the 3DS is Consume, except Consume is actually a good Roblox game. Where I was going with this comparison, I don't even know. Frankly, I don't even know how this intro is going, so DJ, spin my shit.
Cope. Oh, shit.
I'll be honest, I'm not expecting anything grand like a console version of Generations, but I genuinely feel cheated out by the gameplay. The story starts with Tails planning Sonic's birthday party only to be caught by Sonic himself, as this is the 3DS version, so no one else showed up to the party because they all went over to the console version like the based individuals they are. The Minute Consumer appears and disrupts the party, leaving Sonic to meeting his younger self, as they both now traverse through different levels in order to defeat the Minute Consumer. Since this is a downgraded version of the main console port, I will be calling the Time Eater the Minute Consumer. The biggest thing I can say that is good about the 3DS version is the level design, as each one brings a challenge in each stage to get an S-rank by figuring out the best paths in order to get a fast time. And don't even get me started with the music, because I haven't seen a Sonic game that has had terrible music. You can't even tell me there's one, because there isn't. Classic Sonic is fine because his gimmick is being a 2D platformer. With that said, his spin dash is not only busted, but it's amazing, because the amount of length this guy can travel from that spin dash alone is nutty. Seeing Classic Sonic doing the homing attack at will is pretty odd, but I can't deny, bro knows how to style with it. However, the biggest flaw of this game is the modern stages. Yeah, modern Sonic does have 2D segments in his games, which is fine, but why do we have Gang do nothing but 2D levels with occasional 3D cinematics? Yeah, the game came out in 2011, but you know what other 3DS games came out in 2011? Ridge Racer 3D. And that game slaps so hard with its third-person gameplay, so why couldn't Sonic Generations do this for a 3DS? If anyone tries to say anything about the games being different, that's fine. My biggest point for this argument are the special stages. These special stages are fun, but you play as modern Sonic in a 3D setting, not 2D, and you can fully control him running. Yeah, it's simple, but this is straight up the only time you can truly play as modern Sonic in a 3D setting. So what happened here? Either way, the modern Sonic isn't my favorite part, and it's my biggest dislike for the game. Everything else is fine though. The boss battles are a blast. From Metal Sonic to Shadow, they all have flavors of previous Sonic games. The Shadow and Silver battles especially remind me a lot of Sonic Rivals, which is low-key the peak series. The final boss is pretty cool too. It's a perfect mix of classic Sonic's gameplay and modern Sonic's gameplay like in the console version. However, the only main difference between this version and the console version is that in the 3DS version, you can't just simultaneously change between classic and modern Sonic, you have to play their respective sections. And honestly, it brought a challenge to me when I was playing this for the first time. Either way, I can't deny, I did enjoy this game overall. Damn it! Getting on the S-ranks in this game were fun, but the boss kinda irritated me. If there's one thing I can nitpick about the boss levels, is the lack of classic Sonic boss levels themselves. I don't know why they did that, I frankly think that's a little bit stupid. Either way, the game is cool if you can't play the console version somehow, but it's definitely not worth playing if you were given the choice between the two. With that being said, Sonic Shadow Generations recently released, and I think that's the best way you can even play Sonic Generations to this day, because if you look at the market, it really ramped up the original to skyrocket high prices, which I think that's criminal. Well gang, here's another short video. I'm really tired, and I know this is kind of a half-baked video, but I did really want to speak my mind on the Sonic Generations port for the 3DS. I also want to apologize on the gameplay quality because I do not have a modded 3DS that has an HDMI port, so I'm using SnickerStream to get all this gameplay, and I gotta say, probably one of the worst ways to get it, but you know what? If this video is gonna be about a game that's pretty much booty cheeks, I might as well make the gameplay booty cheeks. That said, this short video is done, and I'm gonna go back to cooking with that Luigi's Mansion video, as I want to make it perfect like my Fears to Fathom video. Either way crew, thanks for watching, I really do appreciate it. Make sure to like and subscribe if you want to see more content. With that said, I'll officially see you guys in Luigi's Mansion. Maybe.